should never be comfortable where we are. Life is continued work. The whole concept of retirement, I don't even buy into. But we could be spiritually, emotionally working toward bettering ourselves and bettering the lives of others around us. I don't believe in getting comfortable just because everyone says you've arrived. That's not what it's all about. We should constantly be aspiring, to reach higher, to know more, and to better ourselves, and to improve ourselves. Because that's how we improve the world around us, by working within us. You improve yourself, light up the corner that you live on. You may not touch a gazillion lives, but you can light up your own space, light up your home.
Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to SIKIKSYD. This is a reading for the future of Scorpio. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for all your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, referrals. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. And I'm very appreciative. I'm very grateful. By the time you're watching this video, I'll be traveling in 4 different countries. This is being filmed after I just got done with professional volleyball practice. I just got back and then also went shopping. If you are interested in the bikini that I am wearing, you can find the website link and my discount code linked up above in the description box down below. Mentioned at the beginning of this video, also at the end of this video. If you are interested in the amazing professional photography, the professional photographer is my husband, Chukwuma Uzoigwe. You can find his information at the beginning of the video and the video also in the description box down below. If you're interested in the products that I sell here at SIKIKSYD, you can find those in the description box down below. Mentioned at the beginning of this video, also at the end of this video. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate you. Let's get into your reading, Scorpio. Let's see what type of energy you'll be carrying, the crystal that may be. I just did a composite and synastry astrological birth chart reading and a same day 1 question tarot reading for a client in the Netherlands. So thank you so much, you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's see what stone. Malachite. Okay. So I have different pieces of malachite in here. Malachite is all about luck, abundance, also financial stability. It also always reminds me, Spirit is tickling my nose. Also always reminds me, something I'm saying is the truth. It also reminds me of the book of Malachi in the Bible. You are very focused on, this is really focused on like financial stability with Malachite. I will go into detail for you about what does Malachite do, how does it work for you. My own personal experiences with Malachite is Malachite can be a very powerful crystal. Malachite has also taken a lot of like hits for me as far as like if there was something energetic that was supposed to happen for me, my Malachite, like if it was something like something financial or something that could interfere with like job or work, something would happen to like my malachite would break and I have to go like buy some new malachite and everything would like end up going perfectly. Like renewal in job or maybe more job opportunities, better job path, also more financial stability. Malachite is known for being a very protective crystal. It actually senses the energy before you even sense it. It's deeply related to career and to finances. Okay. So I'll show you a video about what it's all about.
Malachite protects against negative energy, falling, psychic attacks, and harmful entities. Malachite fights against illness and helps with tissue regeneration and healing on bruises and broken bones. Malachite is a lucky charm for pregnant women and mothers and protects from evil eye and nightmares. Malachite is directly connected to the heart chakra and promotes love, compassion, and empathy with whoever uses it. Malachite enhances overall well-being, such as the immune system, the respiratory system, the liver, and energy levels. Malachite revitalizes the skin and gives a glow while warding off danger. Malachite is known as the stone of transformation and as the stone of the divine feminine. Malachite brings growth, abundance, and positive change into the life of whoever uses it. Malachite is known as the essence of joy and helps to reveal and heal emotional pain by absorbing the pain into itself, such as absorbing negative energies and pollutants. Malachite brings ease during times of change and gives the insight needed for personal growth. Malachite inspires you to push yourself beyond your comfort zone and gives the strength to do so. In some biblical translations of the New Testament, Malachite is the 8th cornerstone of the New Jerusalem, symbolizing stability and protection in the Christian faith. Malachite symbolizes power and prestige. Malachite protects from the dangers of the ocean and ensures safety, especially on sea voyages. Malachite is used as a spiritual guide to make the best strategic decisions, giving confidence and determination to whoever uses it. Malachite protects against misfortune and alleviates stomach ailments, bringing physical and spiritual protection to whoever has Malachite in their possession. In Christianity, Malachite is associated with Saint Francis of Assisi, who was believed to possess the ability to understand the language of animals, reinforcing his spiritual connection with nature and God's creatures. Malachite lowers blood pressure, relieves asthma symptoms, relieves menstrual cramps, regulates menstrual cycles, alleviates eye problems, maintains the pancreas and bladder healthily, alleviates insomnia, corrects thyroid and thymus imbalances, and treats digestive infections. Malachite is known to increase wealth and to attract financial opportunities and success. Malachite enhances the energy of prosperity.
Hi, Scorpio. Let's get into your reading. What's the future for Scorpio, please? It has been your season, Scorpio. Happy birthday. Okay. What's the future for Scorpio? All right. Okay. What's the future for Scorpio, please? What's the future for Scorpio, please? What's the future for Scorpio? Spirit is tickling my nose. It's a wake-up call. Wakey, wakey. You got judgment. Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. This keeps wanting to show itself. I do feel like the uncharted sea with the number 46. You are going to be doing something in your career you've never done before because you're at the height of your career. It just keeps wanting to show itself. I also feel like there's just so many messages here. If you're in a relationship, the masculine energy feels like it's destined. There's also a lot of respect for the feminine energy. Understanding that the feminine energy is like the sea while the masculine energy is like the ship. Much like a relationship, the masculine energy is the structure while the feminine energy is the emotion. An emotion that has no limit, remember? Right? You got the King of Cups, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarian energy, Piscean energy, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Ophiuchus. energy. Arthur Edward White, he's actually the creator of the Rider-Waite deck. This is Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio. Energy of the Two of Swords, Moon in Libra. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarian energy, as well as you have the Eight of Cups, Pisces, and Saturn can be Capricorn, Aquarian energy. If you're in a relationship, there's like a second chance in the relationship. There's like a opportunity to do it better than how you've maybe done it in the past. Like, yeah, you guys have had a lot of sweet memories in the past. Six of Cups, very nostalgic. Feeling like you've known this person for a very long time, even if it's like maybe in other lives, or maybe you've known them for just a long time period, but thinking of the memories you've had with this person. And Judgment, feeling like there's a second chance. Now, if you're single, I see you reconnecting with someone you knew from elementary school, middle school, high school, college. I do feel like you're like, oh my God, like I haven't heard from you in I don't know how many years. Okay? You could also be just like, if you're in a relationship, you could just be hearing Six of Cups. You could be like hearing from like someone that, you know, it could be a friend you knew from elementary school, middle school, high school, college, or just from other lives. Like if you meet the person, they may feel very familiar to you, but you've never met them before. I also see you awakening to the fact you have a second chance to do things differently in life. You've had very good memories, but you have the opportunity to make even better memories. I feel like you're like, I have the opportunity to live differently, to move differently, to connect to others differently, to act differently, to make things different. There's a feeling of like you're very disciplined to make things different. It's like you're waking up. I feel like calling this waking up. The titles have been very like, boom, like very blunt today. Very blunt. I feel like you're at the top of your career. You're at the height of it. Because as the future moves forward, right? Remember, this is a prediction. Make sure to always come back to the reading to see if has the prediction came true. Right? Because this is all about what will happen in the future for you. You're going to be very emotionally available and emotionally balanced. Especially if you're a masculine energy. It's like you're at the height of your career. You know, the King of Cups has a lot of love. He has a lot of emotion. It's very healthy. But again, it's like a healthy need, or even like a healthy obsession, because you have the Devil there, which means it's also manifesting into the physical reality, which is Jehovah, meaning the physical reality of what's created, which isn't really real, but it's saying that this masculine energy is able to express their emotions and their love and sort of bring it into the physical reality to show you. It's very practical. This would be someone who's like very practical and very grounded. Like they have to see it to believe it. It's Saturn. They have to see it to believe it. I also feel like you came here with a question and your answer is yes. If you're in a relationship, I see it being very healing, or like if it's gone through a difficult time, I see it healing and getting a lot better. I also see like this person feels guided to you, feels drawn to you, feels like you provide them clarity. Not just really even clarity about like life or the world, but even clarity about themselves. Clarity about maybe even what love actually is simply by being able to experience it, by being connected to you, by experiencing the emotions that they feel, recognizing, oh, this is what love is, this is what fun is, this is what I just heard, enticement or attraction or thrill or the spark, right? Feeling like emotionally attracted to somebody. If you are single and you're a feminine energy, your single male best friend is in love with you and thinks that the relationship could become more. If you're in a relationship and you're the masculine energy, you feel like this relationship you feel like the relationship is not just like you guys are lovers, but you're going to feel like it deepens into also like this is my best friend. If you are a feminine energy, you are Queen Midas. Everything you touch during this time will touch to gold. It will manifest. You are Queen Midas. You are the multitasker. You do it all. You're very healthy. You're very put together. If you own a business, you're a very good business owner. Some of you work in the military or the government or corporate. Someone literally works in corporate. Some of you own your own businesses. Some of you work with money, or you maybe work with health. You could be a nurse or a doctor, or you work with plants or agriculture. Some of you, it's also Moon and Virgo energy. If you're a feminine energy, you're catered to in the relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if you are, because the High Priestess is younger. You could be younger than whoever you're in a relationship with. You could definitely be younger. High Priestess is always younger than the man she's with. She's always younger. Some of you guys could be tarot card readers, psychics, mediums, seers, or you could be going to one. I do feel like you are looking at your money. Maybe being very, like, this could be being very private with your money. Because, you know, High Priestess is like this could even be like you're keeping your financial abundance and like how you manifested it to yourself. Queen of Pentacles. It's like you're being very private about it. Like you're very financially stable and wealthy, but you're just very private about it. If you're a masculine energy, you can work in the law, you can work in prisons, institutions, asylums, philosophy, religion, psychology, spirituality. Some of you guys could be doctors, nurses. Some of you work with relationships. You could be lawyers. You could also be someone who works with athletes, or maybe you work with the mortuary or the esoteric, the occult books. Some of you guys work with the mind, okay? Or you work with homes. Some of you work with like women. Some of you work in the occult or the esoteric. There is financial abundance coming your way though. If you're a feminine energy, I see that definitely you could work in corporate or work in the military, or some of you guys could be astrologers or working with astrology. You could even be someone who works in prisons, institutions, asylums, philosophies, psychology, spirituality, religion, tarot cards. Like you could be a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium, a seer, doctor, nurse, maybe you work with health. You're someone many people believe that they cannot have, but they wish that they could if you're a feminine energy. Like very, very stable. Very practical, very grounded. A higher view, the number 41. This is about looking at things from your intuition through the muddle, the number 5, through the chaos, being able to look at it from a higher perspective. If you're single, someone does see you who is also single. So don't feel like nobody sees you. This would definitely be through technology. If you're in a relationship, I do see, maybe you're like celebrities, like you're famous. And I see that there's a lot of healing in that relationship. It's very interesting how there's a recognition of not being very familiar with the water, right? It's uncharted seas, not being very familiar with where you're going. Obviously, there's a compass. Never doing this before, doing something new. Some of you guys could be graduating, giving birth to a child, or there's also like a recognition of you're recognizing that you are now becoming more accountable for your emotions, taking control. That even though this is something you've never really done before, like maybe even like healing this emotional part of you or recognizing this emotional part of you, you're being recognized as someone who's actually looking at it from a much higher perspective, a more intuitive perspective. Something I just said is the truth. Now, Arthur Edward Waite, you know, it's showing that he has everything that was necessary here to be able to create these cards in the first place, right? And it's also saying that you too also have everything necessary to manifest whatever it is you want in your career and your finances. That it will take other skills you've learned from past jobs and past experiences for you to be able to do this. If you are in a relationship, the masculine energy is their communication will actually improve, especially emotionally. And if you are like in the way that they're communicating to the feminine energy, it's like they'll be able to say all the right things. If you are single in your feminine energy, you'll meet a masculine energy that does know how to communicate to you very well. And you guys are very like-minded. If you are single in your masculine energy, you'll meet someone who likes the things that you have to say to them, who is, you know, feminine energy, essentially. I do feel like this is a heart chakra awakening. This is definitely a heart chakra awakening. This is also being loyal to one person, like deciding to be loyal to one thought, one person, one mentality. And that is actually opening up the heart. With the Knight of Pentacles, like, this is a masculine energy that's very dependable. Like, if you're in a relationship, this is a very faithful relationship on both sides. Both parties are actually very faithful in the relationship. Knight of Pentacles. It's also financial stability coming your way. There's also an offer coming your way. I do think that this took a long time to come. Knight of Pentacles takes a long time. But you do receive the offer. There's an offer you're going to receive, whether you're in a relationship, or this could be like if you are in your career, you could be receiving an offer, because the Emperor is actually on the zebra. It's like you've never seen this before. It's giving you something you've never seen before. Knight of Pentacles. This is also a very dependable partner if you're in a relationship. I think I know if you're single, you'll feel like the opportunities in love have come pretty slowly, or it took a long time for you to be able to present to someone else who is single. If you're in a relationship, you guys are going on a spiritual journey together. The Eight of Cups. There's also a leaving behind of lack of self-love. So leaving behind of dissatisfaction, of not getting what you want, essentially. So let's see. What will be impacting you? Your health will be a big focus for you. I do see that you're going to be definitely focusing on what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, working out, maybe doing some fitness. It's also talking about emotional health. Okay. I do think this is also about, like, intellectually and mentally, I think you're going to be looking at things from a different perspective, helping you become more accountable for your emotions and not feeling blocked off from it, right? Being able to see the world differently, being able to see the world differently, being willing to see the world. I also feel like you could be going like back to school, or you could be studying something where you could be working for yourself. I do see that if you're single, you feel lonely. Some of you guys, if you're single, you feel lonely. Eight of Cups. You could work a lot. For some of you, like, you definitely put time into work and you feel very well established if you're single, but now you're like wanting commitment. Okay? Or someone is making, they're sort of like, you know, invoking these feelings within you, especially if you're a masculine energy. Like, you, Scorpio, you feel like you have this opportunity to live again. Many of you are mothers or fathers. Also, like, there's a lot of financial stability here. There is a big focus of health, though. Big focus of health. I would say someone could be a hairdresser. I do feel like you're letting, it almost makes you feel like you're letting go of pain. Makes you feel like you're letting go of chaos and pain. There is a big focus of health. You could be like maybe starting new vitamins or just a new routine. It's a big focus of like emotional health as well here. Like, you're like, I am going to do life differently. This is my wake up call. There's something about like you're having a wake up call. This has been your reading, Scorpio. That was really interesting reading. Some of you guys are traveling, because I see this ship here. Or you feel like your ships are finally coming in. Like, if it's in career, I see you finally getting promoted after it took a very long time. I do see you perfecting, learning something. There's also a stork here. Someone could be pregnant. I see you could be spending a lot of time with your children if you do have children. You're like, I have like this life to live. And it's about more than just the memories. It's also about what are you doing right now in the present. You're like, I gotta live in the present and manifest in the present. And do it the right way. Like, manifest what is healthy. I do think you're also having a wake-up call, like, to not, you're no longer involving yourself in excess. This can be excess in drinking, excess in, like, overindulgence, over partying, overworking, over some kind of addiction where it's, like, doing something too much. So that could be anything, but it's do it like overeating. This can be anything. I mean, alcohol, drugs, sex. It can be something that you overindulged in the past, and you're like waking up. That not only does it negatively impact your finances, but it also would impact your long-term financial stability and your health. Okay? So I feel like you woke up to who you even used to be, and like now who are you, and that you have this opportunity to do something completely different, to be someone completely different. I do think you're going to be like, also your communication will change. There's a big focus of communication in your work or in your field. Some of you work with athletes, I'm seeing. Some of you guys even work with the heart for some of you guys. There's something about working with the heart. This is emotional health. Some of you also work like part-time. Eight of Cups. Some of you guys work part-time at something. I do see you getting a promotion. And you're going to be doing something you've never done before. I also see some of you guys are preachers, bishops, shamans, pastors. You help people get through difficult times, difficult emotional times. This is also spiritual. You know, Piscean energy is, you know, the Bible happened during the Piscean age. Pisces also represents the age of sorrow, right? What happened to Jesus It's a very sad thing. The age of Pisces is called the age of sorrow, you know, when the Bible occurred. What Pisces also represents is how deep the emotion goes, right? Like a fish, right? The sea, no one knows how deep the sea is. That's Piscean energy. It's being able to go so deep. And that's the same thing about spirituality. No one knows, right, how deep it can truly go in spirituality. That is the Piscean energy, which is very beautiful. And wanting to become more spiritually enlightened, you know. This is about opening yourself up spiritually to the unknown, right? Becoming more enlightened. You know, Piscean energy also is like becoming more enlightened. That's like also when someone surrenders, deciding to become more enlightened about God or Jesus or the Bible, okay? That you can find that really in Piscean energy. There is an awakening. There's like an awakening about being able to see like spirituality from a different perspective. If some of you guys could be getting married, or you could be happily married here. You guys will both be sharing, like you guys both share the same ideas of what marriage and commitment and even what religion or spirituality looks like. And if you're single, you'll be meeting someone who's also single who holds the same views as you regarding relationship, marriage, commitment. I do see it's a very traditional marriage if you are in a marriage. But it's about being able to have clarity, have an understanding, right, of what you don't know, right? That there's no fear to become enlightened, that the fear stems from the unknown. And one's unwillingness to become more aware of what they don't know, which is where you have a higher view. Which means it's some kind of pastor, bishop, shaman, or you can own like a spiritual business and it's known worldwide. Like it's known everywhere. Like a lot of people know about you. Also, you're getting a promotion too. Even though you're like you're doing something in your career probably that you've never done before, I do see that you'll be able to give birth to a new journey that's emotionally healing and emotionally satisfying, even though you've never been in this part of the sea, if that makes sense. This has been your reading, Scorpio. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. And yeah, I'm like looking, it does say that there's a big focus on your health. If you're a masculine energy, I do see you, some of you guys could drive for a living, or if you're a masculine energy, I do see that you'll be taking more responsibility in the relationship, like you'll be feeling responsible for the feminine energy. Because now you're an emperor, if you are a feminine energy, I see the masculine energy in the relationship will be taking more responsibility of you. If you're single and you're a masculine energy, I see you taking more responsibility in the family. Something about you taking more responsibility in the family. I do see you getting if you are, I see you guys definitely, you can own your own business. Some of you own your own business. There is a wake-up call here. There's a wake-up call. Some kind of wake-up call. And also some of you guys will be paying child support. Someone will be paying child support. Calling about paying child support and how they really don't want to because they're losing a lot of money, but they will pay the child support. Yeah. Yeah, they will. Interesting reading. This was really interesting. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Scorpio, happy birthday. If you're interested in the products that I sell, that's in the description box down below. If you are interested in the amazing bikini that I'm wearing at the beginning of the video, you can find that in the website link linked up above. The discount code, my discount code is linked up above as well. It's also in the description box down below if you're interested in the amazing professional photography. You can find my husband's contact information for his professional photography at the beginning of the video, and the video also in the description box down below. Okay, if you're interested in the products I sell here at SIKIKSYD, those are in the description box down below, mentioned at the beginning of the video, end of the video. And thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Okay, this is for Scorpio. Happy birthday. Amen and Ashe.